Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maria Redmond Carson. I am a mother of 4, grandmother of 3.
Wow.
I am, a full stack software engineer, entrepreneur, dietitian, everything fitness, health, and wellness. And I am a professional athlete as well. Definitely excited and happy to have experienced life here at Boca Code over these last 10 weeks. It has been phenomenal. I moved here. I'm actually still living between 2 countries, Germany and here. So I moved here to take this course specifically, and this has been the best and wildest ride of my life. Let me just say. So for my final project, I wanted to come up with something that was going to be different. And originally, of course, you would think fitness, health, and wellness. But to the contrary, I came up with something that I like to call finding resolution. So what is the problem? In most of our homes, we all have issues with communication as a family unit on a whole, or even in our work environments. And so in my household, I wanted to teach my children to foster good communication skills. And so I did this by way of a 3-card game. I used index cards. One was red, one was yellow, one was green, and this represented different emotional sets. So if my children had a conflict with me or with each other, they would present each other with an emotion card. Typically, the first one to get dealt out was a red one. You've messed up, I'm pretty mad. Well, when you receive that card at home, basically what that tells you is, okay, you're on notice that I'd like to talk to you within 24 hours. These were rules that were preset as a family unit. Within 24 hours, what that does is it gives both parties an opportunity to do 2 things. One, for the person that received the card to get emotionally prepared to listen to the other person. And 2, it gives the person who sent out the card an opportunity to really organize their thoughts and feel good about what they're going to say. So this game went extremely well in my household and fostered great communication skills, and my children are actually still using that till today. And so that was the impetus for making me want to create this in a web version. So basically, when we're having these disagreements, it's all because we're not feeling like we're being heard. Everyone is screaming and name calling. And I found that the process of using those cards took that right out of the equation. So with the web version, that's what the solution is going to be. I'm just going to use a simple communication tool designed to help you and your loved ones find pure resolution. Let's take a look at the app. I'm going to use Peter as my lovely assistant. So first, when we come to the page, I'm going to go ahead and log in, and for Peter, he's going to actually create and sign up as an account user. When you're done with that, Peter, let me know. Okay. Once I'm logged in, it's going to take me to the chat application page, and as you can see, I built in a carousel at the top, and these are just scrolling daily affirmations or inspirational messages that are at the top. I thought it would be a good use of space to kind of get the person who's sending out the emotion card in the right frame of mind before they go ahead and send out the card. So now I'm ready to confront Peter with some sort of conflict. The first thing I'm going to do is pick an emotion card, so I'm going to pick the red, and then I'm going to type in the box. Then I hit enter, and it sends it to him in red.
Uh-oh, yeah.
He's on notice, folks. And there you go. Peter goes ahead, and he responds to me, and it says, okay, let me know what time. So when the 24 hours comes time, when 24 hours is here and we are ready to have a face-to-face conversation, I have 2 options that I can do prior to our meeting. I can go ahead and update our chat screen with the orange button with sense of a yellow card that lets him know I am ready to talk, but I might be a little bit emotional. And so if I do, let's take a reset and plan for another day. Or I can go ahead and send him a green that lets him know that I am ready to have a mature, clean, clear conversation. Right. So for my tech stack, I used a Fern. I used a Firestore rather, document database, and then I used a RESTful API with Node and Express. I deployed that on Firebase hosting. My front end was React single page, and I also deployed that on Firebase hosting. I chose my Firestore also, Firebase, I should say, because for chat applications, I found that the speed was actually a bit better than it would have been if I had done it in Mongo. For my phase 2, I'd like to add and scale this down to mobile. It looks okay on mobile now, but it could use some finishing touches. I would also like to add in addition in-chat videoing, because with like my children, everyone being in different states and countries, having that opportunity to have that videoing face-to-face is still very critical. And then I'd also like to build in a self-reflection page, because how many times do we go to have a conversation with someone about a serious issue, but we quite forget what we wanted to say until after the fact. So this can help you kind of organize your thoughts and come to the conversation prepared and ready to speak.
Nikki doesn't know what you're talking about.
And thank you very much for listening to my presentation today. Here's my